Alright, hey guys, this is my Rogue Alloyed. I obviously don't have an unregistered hypercam or fraps right now. This is my first time with ScreenFlow. I'm going to be playing on my Rogue Alloyed, and it shows you don't need a lot of BOA, like, necessarily to make a good Rogue, and I don't have any BOA on me, but I actually do very well in Warsong Gulch. Not a little bit, not so much in this video, but, you know. Okay, so right now I'm going to get the Berserker buff because that is pretty good and you want to sprint out immediately to get it. Um, this game was an interesting game. They outclassed us completely. Um, and well, generally I'd go like have a much better record. I had a lot of deaths just because of the fact that they had a lot of twinks and they just were spread out very well. Okay, so I end up shadow stepping and sapping instead of just instant killing, which is a mistake. You should only sap when they're on the run and stuff. Then a hunter ends up cutting me to death. I do get the KB, but that's about it. Okay, so I'm going upfield or downfield as you will. And right now I realize I want to kill this priest. And priests are fairly OP. This one isn't that geared. It shouldn't be a problem. I should have just shadow stepped immediately. Um, Actually, but he turns on Fortitude, and that's a shame because he can just flash heal himself now. I end up dying here, and that is very disappointing because I thought I had him, but there you go, that's Priest for you. Alright, so right now I'm going up the tunnel, and currently it's 0303, but I believe they end up actually capping this, and because one of them drops, our FC actually drops the flag, um, a rogue actually kills him, but then he gets shot down. And I'm gonna go up to their roof, but it turns out that they just capped it because our FC dropped the flag. There's really no point now. Rogues aren't good flag carriers. Um, and that's really like now I'm just going down the tunnel and I'm about to go downfield again. Rogues aren't good flag carriers. They're more for support, and since they're so OP, they can probably one shot almost everybody in the bracket except for extremely looms people. Uh, and that is right now. I'm just running downfield. And one of the reasons why rogues aren't good flag carriers is that their biggest move and their best move in this bracket is ambush. And when you're out of stealth, obviously you can't use ambush until level 69 when you have Shadow Dance. And we're not level 69 yet. We're a 10 through 14 bracket. So unfortunately, rogues can't be good flag carriers. And what really are good flag carriers are necessarily, they're not the casters. They're more of the melee, except for rogues and stuff. What you really want to be doing is like who you really want as a flag carrier is somebody who can deal out amazing amounts of damage or at least fairly good amounts of damage without dying like rogues do, because rogues have Sinister Strike that hits for like 30s each time, and that's not that much. You really want like 150s that are from like arms warriors, protection warriors, fury warriors, basically any type of warrior, and um, retribution and retribution and other paladins like protection. That didn't come to me actually. I just died here. Right now, one of our teammates is being he's being pretty bitchy actually. I'm trying to like he's just like, complaining about everything, and we're trying to like kick him for being AFK, but right now that's not working because he's not AFK. Um, but I believe right now I'm like 500. I'm like 5-5 right now. For every kill, I average one death, and that's not that good. But then again, they're right here to farm us, and it's I don't know. It's we have the flag right now, but not for long. And you see the 212 crit and the 125 added. Um, I decide to try to take the priest without going back into stealth, which is a big mistake because the hunter tries to attack us, and that is not a good idea at all. We do end up not getting it because he has 4 health left, and that's slightly annoying. Um, so now I'm back at the spawn, and I don't know. It's not that we're not that good. It's we have a couple loomed people, heirlooms or boa, if you will, but they have a hunter who's going around 31. He's going to end up like 31-1 or 35-1. I can't remember exactly. Right here, I take him out 229. That's a crit that Boa like for heirlooms rogues get, and I did pretty well. I end up running away, and they're not gonna get me because they changed target, and he's at 6 health, but he survives, which is very annoying. He is at I kill him at when he's at 19-0, which must be very frustrating for him because he could get wrecking ball. Right now, I'm going back, and I think I die this time, and it's I don't know. It's that was the only way to get kills in this match. There weren't any people alone, and I didn't want to farm as previously stated, um, and I think there's a lot of pressure on the on our flag carriers whenever, and I just hit a 213-64, and he ends up taking me down again, and I got hit. I got ganked by the druid and the hunter at the same time. And the shaman. Okay. Alright, so back at the spawn, there's a lot of spawning, but really what you want to be looking for is a little bit of hit rating if you can get it, without, with Boa, they do give you hit rating, so you're rarely ever going to miss an ambush, but you want a little bit of hit rating because you never want to miss your ambush. It's almost certain death unless they're not wounded at all and they have 200 health, and you do not want to put yourself in that situation, but currently, I have I take down the hunter. He was 19-0 actually. I hit a 172 and a 110 at the same time, which is very good. And at the end, I will show you my gear guide. You do have to go on the auction house and get good gear. It's not necessarily you can't just get everything from questing because Blood Elves have some of the worst gear in the game at the starter. It's atrocious, to say the least, and I hit a 202, and then I hit another, I should have followed up, but I hit a 78 crit on Sinister Strike. I think I do get taken down again. No, actually, I go back into stealth. His lightning bolt failed because I was too far away, I think, and I'm going back, and hopefully I will get people again. There's a rogue that just came out of stealth on our team. I think he's going to get destroyed, but we'll see about that, and I try to take down the healer, and it doesn't work too well because the same hunter that I just killed comes back, and he destroys both of us, which is the capability of hunters at this level. They're very OP. They don't kill instantly, but they almost always kill you if they're loomed. I've seen people go 65-2, and that's insane. And some of them were only because all of us attacked, and now I'm back at the spawn. Alright, so now we just spawn, and I'm trying to get away. That's what's great about rogues. You can just bypass people unseen. And right here, I think I end up taking out 2 people before dying. I should have taken out more, but then again, I just said about how they're all concentrated, and I Shadow Step 262 and 118. That is absolutely huge in this bracket. I end up getting away, and I re-stealth, and I take out another person before I go down. Not the hunter right there. However, I did take him out this game, preventing him from getting Wrecking Ball, which is pretty funny. And I end up staying stationary for a bit. I don't know why. But I Shadow Step by 228. That's a very good crit. Not as good as 262, obviously, but it's still incredible. And I end up actually taking out 3 people. So now I just flash forwarded. They do actually cap this flag, and the flag carrier has almost no health. He has maybe 320, and I could take him down fairly easily. Unfortunately, Shadow Step is in range right now. So they do end up capping it, and that is it. Thank you guys for watching. This is my first video. I will be making more. Hope that this showed you the amazing power of rogues, even without Boa or heirlooms.